Welcome to my channel, Wisdom in 7 Minutes. Do not click like or subscribe until you have reached the end of the video and it makes sense to you. We post new videos every week. Now let's get to the business of the day. Ever pondered on the question, is life a war or a game? It's a question that swirls around in many minds, and the answer can greatly shape our perspective of the world. It's all too common to view life as a battlefield, a harsh and unyielding war. But what if we shift our perspective? What if we see life as a game instead? In every game, there are rules to understand, strategies to devise, and skills to master. Similarly, life has its own set of rules that, once grasped, can drastically increase your chances of success. It's not about winning every time, but rather about increasing the odds in your favor. And here's the key difference between a war and a game. In a game, you expect to meet your opponent again, to learn from them, to grow. In a war, the goal is to eliminate the opponent. So wouldn't you rather play a game? Understanding the rules of life's game is essential to increase the odds of winning. Rule number 1 in the game of life: know your strengths. It's the key to unlocking your potential, the compass that guides you through the labyrinth of life. When you understand your strengths, you're no longer a pawn in the game. You become the player, making strategic moves with confidence and precision. Think of it as your personal superpower. It's that special thing you do better than anyone else. Your strengths are your unique blend of talents, knowledge, and skills that empower you to tackle challenges head-on. They're the fuel that propels you forward, the wind beneath your wings. But how do you find these strengths? It's all about self-awareness. It's about taking a deep, introspective look at yourself, recognizing what you're naturally good at, and harnessing those abilities to your advantage. So, take a moment, reflect, identify your strengths, embrace them. Remember, knowing your strengths is your first weapon in this game. Rule number 2, embrace failures. In the grand game of life, failures are not the enemy. They are, in fact, your secret allies. Imagine them as seasoned mentors, offering pearls of wisdom. They are the hard knocks that shape us, the trials that test our mettle. Every stumble, every fall, is an opportunity to rise stronger, smarter, and more resilient than before. Missteps are not the end of the journey, but a chance to recalibrate, to refine our strategies. They are the grit that polishes the diamond of our potential. Failures are the universe's way of telling us that there is a lesson to be learned, a skill to be mastered, a boundary to be pushed. They are the shadows that define the light of success. So when you falter or fall short, remember, you're not being punished. You are being prepared. Failures are not setbacks, but stepping stones towards success. Rule number 3, never stop learning. This rule is pivotal in winning the game of life. Why, you may ask? It's because the world is constantly evolving, and so is the game. Stagnation is the enemy of progress, and the only way to combat it is through constant learning and growth. Think of life as a grand library, filled with infinite books of knowledge. Every book you read, every piece of information you absorb, equips you with a new strategy, a new perspective to navigate the game. It's akin to learning new moves in a chess match. Curiosity, they say, killed the cat. But in the game of life, curiosity is the lifeblood of the player. It's what keeps you on your toes, ready to adapt to any changes that come your way. So, be the player who's always eager to learn, always ready to grow. In the game of life, the players who never stop learning are the ones who stay ahead. Rule number 4, cultivate relationships. Relationships, my friends, are the lifeblood of our existence. They are the bridges we build and maintain to traverse the game of life. They offer a safe haven when the going gets tough, a warm embrace when we achieve our goals, and a comforting shoulder during times of loss. In the grand scheme of life's game, relationships are our power-ups, granting us strength, resilience, and joy. They are the very essence of our being, like the air we breathe, the food we eat, and the dreams we chase. They provide us with opportunities, support, and a sense of belonging. They help us grow, learn, and evolve into better versions of ourselves. They are the mirrors that reflect our true selves and the compasses that guide us when we lose our way. In life's game, the relationships you cultivate can be your strongest allies. So, how does one win at the game of life? It's a question that has piqued the curiosity of philosophers, scholars, and ordinary people alike throughout the ages. The answer lies not in the stars above, but within ourselves and the choices we make. Let's recap the rules we've discussed. The first rule is to know your strengths. Each of us is equipped with a unique set of skills and talents that sets us apart. Recognizing these strengths and using them to our advantage is the first step to winning life's game. The second rule is to embrace failures. No one likes to fail, yet it's through these failures that we learn life's most valuable lessons. Every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. Every failure is a stepping stone to success. The third rule is to never stop learning. Life is a journey of constant growth and evolution. The more knowledge we acquire, the better equipped we are to navigate life's twists and turns. Learning doesn't stop at school or college, it continues throughout our lives. The fourth rule is to cultivate relationships. Humans are social beings, and our relationships with others can greatly influence our happiness and success. Nurturing positive relationships and cutting off toxic ones can have a profound impact on our lives. Understanding and applying these rules can significantly increase your chances of winning at life's game. It's not about defeating others, but about realizing your own potential and achieving your personal goals. Remember, life is not a race, but a journey to be savored each step of the way. It's about making choices that align with your values and aspirations. It's about being true to yourself, even when the world tells you to be someone else. Indeed, life is a game. Play it well, understand the rules, and you'll find yourself a winner more often than not. And remember, winning doesn't mean having it all. It means appreciating what you have while striving for what you want.